So once in a while, I carry a product that I may not really use much. And this last week, even though I've been selling this for 5 years now, I've never actually used one. I didn't have it set up in the shop to actually use. But I found an excuse to use it, and so I used it on Friday, and it was actually a pretty fun time for me. This is the PP4 Phono pre-stage from NAD Electronics. It's a digital phono USB preamp PP4. A lot of you guys probably already know what a phono pre-stage is. It takes your voltage from your phono output and increases it to the level known as line voltage and sends it into a amplifier or a preamp or an integrated amp that maybe doesn't have a phono input. And you can stick it into any one of the line level RCA inputs. So you can choose your CD player, or you can choose your auxiliary, whatever. And so it's a great way to do what you need to do with some of that stuff. But you'll notice that this has an USB port here on the front. That allows you to take your turntable, take some of your vinyl and convert it into digital form by running it through your computer. And right here we have a nice little dial, a little knob that helps you to adjust some of that output through the USB. It goes from -6 dB to 0 dB. And then pretty simple, you got a power button, and you're going to have your a couple of lights on here. One's for your power LED, and then you also have a USB LED. This allows you to work with both moving coils and moving magnets, and you just have a selector between the two on here. Additionally, you have your line input. So let's say you have something like a tape player, a tape deck, and you want to take some of your old tapes, some of your old mixtapes that you made as you sat by your radio and hit the record play buttons while you were in high school. You can actually digitize those by running them through the line input from a tape deck, and then go into your computer with your USB port. So in terms of performance, this is just a fantastic little unit. Had a lot of fun. The ability to dial up and down the output by 6 dB was actually really nice. As I was going into the computer settings, dealing with the recording levels, that made it so simple to just turn it down, and it was obviously very quick because it doesn't take long, and you saw an immediate effect in the record levels on the computer. So I really like that. That's probably one of my favorite features about it. But it's also really quiet. I mean, as I listened to the USB, or as I listened to the digital recording, I couldn't hear any USB port noise. Now that could have come, had there been port noise, it could have come from either this unit, if it was creating it, or it could have easily come from the computer. So, just the fact that it had none, that was nice. And I didn't have to worry about it. But USBs can create a little bit of a noise signal, and the fact that it didn't was nice and refreshing. So anyway, the PP4 from NAD, it's a great choice, and I would love to talk to you a little bit more about it here at Vassal High End, serving the 4 states with high-end audio and electronics